think we're live.
I think so.
Howdy, y'all. It's
Hi,
Ryan.
guys. And Angela. Why is it so?
Because the camera's
Okay.
the camera's over. Oh, this way. That way?
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to turn the camera to where I can see you. Or we need to scoot over this way. Scoot over this way. We're live streaming. So excited. Hey, it's Mr. LD. Okay. Bear with us as we figure out the nuts and bolts of the live stream. Mr. LD, let us know if you can hear us okay, if I need to adjust the microphone or not.
Yeah.
So it's time for Ask RNA.
Yep.
Episode number 348, I think. Hey there.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, guys. So we're testing the live stream now that we have stupid fast internet.
That's right.
So let us know if you can hear us
I heard you.
okay.
I can hear you pretty perfectly. Awesome.
All right. Thank you, Mr. LD. So we're going to get to this. We're going to do this live, Ask RNA. And we got a bunch of questions from the last
concise.
one. Concise. We're going to answer the questions from last week's Ask RNA or the week before last.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll take a couple of live questions. What's our time limit, Angela?
Yes.
What's our?
Yeah. Maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get to the questions. Well, first of all, if you're new here, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Angela.
We have a little guitar shop music lesson studio in small town, East Texas. And we shoot videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is a live one.
Yeah.
And we answer questions. So this is what we're doing today. Live streaming.
Yep.
Thank you. And we're going to answer some questions and then take some live questions and see what's up. All right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're testing the high-speed internet.
Yes.
Picture should be clear. Sound, who knows? But all right, let's get to the questions from last week, and then we'll do some live stuff. First question, Combe Cost Bay asked us last time, if you had to reduce your fat in diet, if you had to reduce fat in your diet because your doctor said you had high cholesterol, what would you advise? I would reduce the fat in your diet.
Yeah. Is it because of the fat content, or is it
the cholesterol?
Yeah.
Reduce your cholesterol, so he wants them to eat less fat. I'll tell you what I've done, which is switch from eggs to egg whites. If you like to eat eggs, instead of having 4 scrambled eggs, have 1 egg and 3 whites, and it's pretty close to the same. So substitute a lot of your eggs with egg whites. Get lean cuts of meat if you're still going to eat meat.
Right.
Get lean cuts.
Eat more fish and chicken. Less red meats.
Fish has a high fat, but it's the good
it's
fats.
The good fats. So your body
fats.
can actually, the soluble fats.
Yeah.
Your body can actually process it.
Yeah, it can. I'd also reduce my sugar stuff too, because that kind of has a little bit to do with it. But
yeah,
leaner cuts of meat. Substitutions. Find substitutions for the stuff you like to eat normally. Swedish fish. I don't know if that counts.
Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things I did was I had to really start looking at my the foods, like more closely,
right,
the ingredients of the foods that I like to eat, and start making some changes.
Right.
Basically. It's not too crazy. You can do it.
You totally can.
If I can do it, you can do it. So
that's true.
Because I'm ultra picky, right?
Yes.
Miss Angela.
Ridiculously picky.
Like crazy. Thank you for the question, Combe Costs. Quick shout out, Driddle, Mr. LD, JJ's House of Jams, Mr. Wilson with the P-Bass, Jeffrey Egan, howdy y'all. We're answering questions live. We're going to take care of last week's written questions and do some live stuff. So bear with us for the live. Go ahead and thumbs up if you want to while you're here, whatever. Next question. Oh, man.
Your chair is going to drive me crazy. I think you need to switch.
Switch. Well, let me go find another chair.
Like there's something more stationary. That chair squeaking is going to be crazy.
Super annoying?
Yeah.
But now you're going to be taller than me.
No, I'm not. Believe me. Your torso is a lot taller than me. Even you sitting down is still taller than me. See? Watch.
You lowered it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't swivel, though.
Yeah.
I also realized there's not going to be
still.
any James Hetfield.
Yeah.
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 Slapping.
I'll have to do it for you.
Multi-Sooner wants to know where Bitter Bassman is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not at work. He's probably at home washing his tights. Something. Who knows? Yeah. It's not like we didn't invite him over for Easter or anything, but he's always busy. So he's probably busy. Oh, Walking Dead. Next question, Walking Dead. Is there anything specific y'all use to dust your guitars hard to reach spots? Or maybe something that repels dust that you can put on them? With 20 some odd guitars sitting on stands on hangers, it seems to be a part-time job. Great question, Walking Dead. Let me go get what I use between the hard to reach areas.
Wow, the color really changed when you get up.
Well, it's because I'm white. The white balance is off now.
Because all the brown, I'm fading into the brown background.
There it is.
Oh my gosh. Hi, John.
More light?
No. It's making it worse. With my white shirt. Yeah, it's making it worse.
The Music Nomad tool. This is great. I use this all the time. You get this little flat pancakey flipper part that you can slide in to get all the nooks and crannies. It's got this little brush.
It's gross.
Brush part.
Don't put that on your face. You put that on people's guitars.
I clean it. It's clean.
Okay. It's gross.
So, yeah, this is a great tool. I mean, we sell Music Nomad stuff here at the shop, but I mean, you can get it lots of places. So, super great tool for cleaning your guitar. Walking Dead 1369. Thank you. Hi, John Harpo. Hi, Mr. LD. Big John is laughing. All right.
Because I said I'm blending into the background.
Yeah.
It's brown and blacks.
All right. Next question from the list from last week before we get to the live questions. Next question. Mr. LD from 9 days ago said, Angela, why did old girl grab your hair? Sounds like she may have been hating. #Frito Pie.
Yep.
Told the story last week, or 9 days ago, we told the story of homegirl, Tamika Wilson.
Yeah.
Yanking on your hair and you popped her in the mouth.
Smack-a-pow.
Was she hating?
Yeah. I
'Cause
think
you had
a
amazing
lot.
hair?
I think a lot of girls were. Because I was the only one that looked like me in my whole entire school. I was the only biracial girl forever until my freshman year in high school. And and then it was just me and another friend until our senior year. And then her sister bumped up, and both of our younger sisters bumped up. And so there were 4 of us in a school of, I don't know how many, 1,500 people. We had a small high school compared to most, but yeah.
Not as small as Canton.
No, not as small as Canton.
Canton was like 400 people.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that was it. It was an ongoing thing for school.
Might not want to talk about that, but you've talked about before how being biracial, getting
on both sides,
hate from kind of both.
Yeah,
parties.
Everybody likes to blame the white side. They're like, oh yeah, you probably had it a lot from white people. It's like not as much as you thought compared to the black side. It was about even, honestly, but I really did get a lot of hate from the black side of the girls in our school. So,
but then you popped her in the mouth.
Yeah, no, she never did it again.
You got to stand up to bullies.
You really do.
That's what you really do.
So I had no problem fighting anybody. But
thank you for the question 9 days ago, Mr. LD. Who's here in the chat? He's like, I knew it. He's like, I already knew.
Yeah,
I knew it. Yeah. Next question. Just fun guitar. #KTMA. #Let Love Abide. #Frito Pie. You're killing it with the comments of the day. I find all songs hard to play. New question. What is the difference between a female RNA shirt and a man's shirt? Swag, promo, opportunity, question. What's the difference between a ladies' RNA shirt and a male RNA shirt? Is Angela.
The ladies' RNA shirt will have a shorter sleeve. They usually come up like this, where a man's, like a women's shirt sleeve will be up like this, high, and a men's shirt will be obviously like Ryan's shirt is.
A man's shirt.
Where the cuff almost comes to the elbow. women's shirts up here, and where
They're a little shorter?
men's shirts, the body of the shirt will go straight down, where women's shirt will actually concave in. It'll come in.
Hourglass.
It'll hourglass. And yes, and lots of women's shirts are a lot shorter. Just like when in women's jeans, we don't have pockets.
Yeah. Well, women are generally shorter than men, so that kind of makes sense.
No,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
And if you buy a man's shirt, it's going to be too long for you.
Yeah.
He's bringing it up because you can go in the link down below in this video. You can go to our Teespring store, or our Spring store, or whatever it's called now. You can buy some RNA swaggity swag.
Yes.
And I believe there are some ladies shirts.
Yes.
Options.
I don't even buy the lady shirts because I'm not a petite lady. So, well, I am naturally, but life. So I get men's shirts. I don't like that the sleeves are down like this. I hate them. I would rather have, and I like V-necks or scoop necks versus the high. I don't like collars that come all the way up to my neck like I'm choking.
I don't like V-necks personally.
Well, guys, I mean,
I'm not a V-neck kind of guy.
Doesn't really look good on guys all the time. You have to be a certain kind of guy.
I have a certain amount of gold chains for V-necks to look good.
Yeah.
John said, "How could anyone not like Angela?" I don't know. I have no idea, but there are some haters.
Lots of people.
There are some haters.
Yeah, lots of people don't like me, but thank you.
But there's a lot that do.
I think it's because I just tell the truth all the time.
Too honest.
I'm too honest.
Too honest.
And I don't put up with people's bulls, so you can't manipulate me and stuff like that. No V-neck shirts.
I don't even know if there's V-neck options on the RNA page. There might be.
I don't even know.
Inconceivable, Big John.
I know. Right?
Inconceivable.
I know.
So, thank you for the question. Just Fun Guitar from 9 days ago. Go get you some swaggity swag if you want. Down below. All right, next question. Fat Philosopher, hashtag Frito Pie. Thoughts about the recent Grammys. Personally, I thought the Biebs got robbed. Prediction on who will win the rock or metal Grammy next year. Okay. Fat Philosopher's not watching right now because it's like 3 a.m.
in Japan.
Yeah, Japan. So yeah, no one's gonna notice if I'm wearing a V-neck, Jeffrey. That's kind of part of it. I can get away with it. Yeah.
What is that? Multi-center. Yes, I sure did.
What?
He said I slapped the taste out of her mouth.
Well, sometimes you need to. Thoughts on the recent Grammys? Zero thoughts. I didn't watch.
I haven't watched the Grammys probably, I don't even know when. Maybe when I was a kid. I don't even think I even watched it in high school. Maybe once or twice. It just annoys me. I can't stand award shows. I can't stand them.
I haven't watched the Grammys in forever. The only thing I didn't actually watch it, so I don't care. But I did see that Dream Theater won a Grammy. Like their first ever Grammy.
That's kind of sad. Even though I don't care for their singer, I mean their music is exceptional, and I can't. That's pretty sad.
They're pretty like
out there,
legendary.
Oh,
in the status of like rock and metal. I mean, they've been around for forever. So I watched John Petrucci's acceptance speech for the Grammy, but I saw it on Facebook. Like Dream Theater won a Grammy. Here's John. I was like,
very nice.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
CeCe Winans won like 3 or 4 Grammys.
Really?
Yeah, she like blew the Grammys away.
I didn't even know she had a new record.
She does. It was like the single on the record went like crazy on like both sides of
like gospel and secular.
Like it blew up the charts. So.
How about that? Go CeCe Winans.
I know.
She's great.
Yeah. I think the last time I watched the Grammys, her and Whitney Houston sang together. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, wow.
So I don't really have any thoughts. I don't even watch. I'm probably not even going to watch the Grammys next time either. So, all right. Thank you, Fat Philosopher. Sorry. I mean, maybe
we're so non-musical outside that.
We don't give a crap about music here.
Yeah.
So
keep what music alive?
What music? Not Grammy music. Except for CeCe Winans' Dream Theater. That's fine.
The only two. Yeah. Those two, and that's it.
Mr. LD said the last time I watched the Grammys, I couldn't drink yet.
Me either.
The Grammys make you want to drink.
I wasn't even driving yet last time I watched the Grammys.
I can't remember. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Fat Philosopher. Next question. Jack the Rabbit. Question for next time. What the heck is Frito Pie? Peace. Because we talked about Frito Pie last week. Or
Did
9
we not
days
describe
ago.
it?
I
thought we
guess.
did.
I guess a lot of people don't know what Frito Pie is.
Oh.
Can you explain it?
It's not a pie.
It's not.
There's no pie in it. There's no shape or form of a pie. I don't know why we call it a pie. Maybe because it's layers. I don't know. I don't know why we call it a pie. But you get Frito corn chips as your base. Ryan likes to layer. You get Frito corn chips as your base. So it's almost like your crust. Someone's angry with their pipes. You get your Fritos corn chips as your base.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get chili, homemade. We like Wolf brand.
Which I don't like to eat by itself.
No, but as
Frito
pie, it's
a
excellent.
great Frito Pie filler.
And
That's
then you
sauce.
get your cheddar cheese as a topping. Now, that's where
That's
stops.
all I need.
I like to add stuff to it. Like I'll add sauteed bell peppers and onions. We didn't have all that last time. Or fresh onions, fresh chopped like white onions or green onions, sour cream, salsa, just all kinds of stuff. And you can use like Doritos, like nacho cheese Dorito chips instead of Fritos. If you don't like them, you can use tortilla chips, but it's not a Frito pie at that point. It's just nachos.
Driddle said, "Isn't that just chili?"
So it's just, yeah. So we just
chili with Fritos in it.
Fritos as the base. So that's the pie. Like you lay Fritos down. And I think some people bake it and like you can like scoop it up like a casserole. And that's why it was like a pie. But then when you went to football games or baseball games, you're going to see Frito pie at every single game.
Yeah.
Gaming event.
Sporting events.
And so
in Texas,
yeah, that's true.
I don't know about Alaska.
I don't know about anywhere else, honestly, ever that does it. And sometimes they just keep it in the bag. You just get the bag of chips and they just open it up and just dump all the stuff in there and they stick a fork in it. And you just walk around with this bag and you just eat it out of the bag.
Walking tacos.
That's right. It's legit. Try it.
You should.
You won't regret it. You might.
I kind of want some now.
Make some Tums. I know. I kind of do too. It's just that thing.
Freaking
I don't know.
Frito pie. Hold on. I got to go get something. Explain.
Explain what?
Explain.
Walking tacos. Yes, Journal. That's what we call them. You just open up the bag of chips and you just dump all your toppings in there. Even nacho cheese, like pour cheese. It's delicious. It's the worst thing ever for your body, but it's delicious.
Yes. I don't think it's healthy.
You're making me hungry. Yeah, in the bag. Yeah. I don't know. It just works. It works.
I need a guitar pick.
Oh. You got an RNA guitar pick?
I got an RNA guitar pick because we're about to do comment of the
because
day.
I knew it wasn't walking something. Jeffrey, yeah, exactly.
Driddle says, I sell Frito-Lay.
Then right to the Butter Palace. That's right. Exactly. You'll go straight to the Butter Palace. That's right.
We haven't been to Butter Palace in a while, actually.
We haven't. They had some hard times whenever the pandemic hit.
The C word.
They had to shut down for a while and cut their hours, so they weren't 24 hours. And for a moment there, they weren't. You couldn't dine in. Well, now everybody's dining in, and I think they're extending their hours past midnight now, but not too much, not further because the employment shortage. So
nobody wants to go to work anymore.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out how are you paying your bills.
Truth.
Like all these people not working. I was like,
they're still making money.
My electric company doesn't give a crap.
Mm-mm.
My car insurance doesn't give a crap.
Mm-mm.
I got to pay some bills. I got to go to work.
Yep.
It is time for Ask RNA. Comment of the day. This is weird because it's live. This is the first ever live comment of the day. Live.
Ultra Lord.
Okay. Ultra Lord live. I don't know how this is going to sound live, but
you just need to not strum so hard.
I'm going to strum very delicately.
Yeah. Because we'll see how the mic's out.
Like a delicate Texas flower.
Okay.
I shall strum.
Texas flowers are not delicate. They all have thorns.
All the good ones do.
Yeah.
Okay, so comment of the daytime. Normally we film this
Mhm.
and I come back and I put in the comment on the screen. Can't do that right now. But
Yep. Sorry.
we're gonna do it live. This is where we're gonna write a song on the spot using viewers' comments. I'm gonna make up some music on the spot. Angela's gonna sing something. Here we go. I just had a thought.
Okay.
And I'm trying to rethink that thought.
And I'm not in that room, so I don't know what you're thinking.
Okay. Yeah, you're not in these.
I wasn't invited to the party. Just keep it consistent.
I am. I'll keep it simple.
J Van B 231. Yeah. My instructor does something that makes every song harder. Turns on the metronome.
Oh my God.
Smiley face. Hashtag Frito Pie. Here you go.
Comment of the day. Live style. Live. All right.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, it's J Van B.
Hey.
He's right there. He is. He's watching. We just did comment of the
Just
day.
sing your song. Okay.
It says my instructor does something that makes every song harder. He turns on the metronome. Yeah. How did that sound, you guys?
Yeah.
We've got I have a dynamic mic mounted above the webby cam.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can see that. There's the microphone. There's the microphone. So we have that microphone going into my PreSonus audio box to capture the audio. And I've got just a crappy webcam getting the video. All right.
Yeah.
Pat Breen said, sounds really good. Video was great.
Awesome.
Sounded good.
Sounded fine. Awesome.
Adam Lynch, it was balanced. Yes.
Yay.
We got stupid fast internet now.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of working out the kinks with the hardware. So
right.
A couple more questions to answer from last week. We're 22 minutes in.
We're doing good.
And then we're going to answer some questions from the live studio audience. So next question, Jeffrey Egan, who's here. Jeffrey, we're going to answer your question. It says, question, have you ever gotten a piece of gear or anything really that you thought would be really useful, but after trying it out, you thought, well, this is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine?
I love that song.
There's lots of gimmicks like that. Hashtag KTMA. Okay.
It's about as useful as a screen door on a submarine.
Mr. Wilson said the guitar is not loud enough. Kind of turn it up.
Ooh.
I have to strum harder. Angela said no. All right. Jeffrey's question from 9 days ago. Gotten a piece of gear that I thought would be great, and it turned out to be not that great. A couple of webcams. You know, trying to get this stuff set up. That's not really musical gear, but had to return one. I found one that's functional. It works. It's not as great as I want, but trying to think of music stuff that I'm
like looking around.
Bought that I was like,
Diddy cables.
Driddle said every digital modeling pedal I've ever owned.
My glasses. But
Hey.
I'll have like a single. I'll have glares.
Joe McCarthy. Hey, Joe.
Use my bifocals.
Bought a capo, never use it. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
Nothing jumps to mind, Jeffrey, about a piece of gear that was like, I thought it'd be great, but it really wasn't.
I guess that's your answer.
That's almost like a separate video. I should make a separate video. It's more about stuff that I bought that actually blew me away. It would probably be a better video, but oh, okay. I was trying to think. Somebody said they bought a bass. Maybe it's a different bass. I don't know. All right.
Ta-da.
Thank you for the question, Jeffrey, from 9 days ago. And now it's final question. Final question. Here's what our questions look like. White balance.
Jeffrey Egan.
Jeffrey Egan. Now, final question. Tactical 6-string. Yeah, that threw off the white balance.
Yeah, I did.
I'm throwing off the white balance.
Yeah, you are.
That's why.
It's between that and that guitar and my shirt.
And your shirt. Last question from
no more white shirts.
The written stuff. Tactical 6-string. Hashtag Frito Pie. I could use some advice on trying to find people to just jam with. I don't care if they're drummers, bass, whatever. Any recommendations on how to find people? My Facebook post asking didn't receive the responses I thought it was going to. I'm in a small town with one crappy music shop. Sounds like Canton.
It's like,
I mean,
where are you from?
So are you from here? They do give lessons, so trying to get a flyer on the wall over there seems like a thing, but I'm an older A and don't want to just seem like a creeper if everyone there is in their teens. I just want to rock out, you know. Okay, yeah. Great question, Tactical 6-string. How do you find people to jam with? Man, well, I was going to ask, well, how big of a city are you in? But obviously you said you're kind of in a smaller town. So that does present a challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, even like Canton's a pretty small town. There's only the population in the city limits is like 3,600 people inside of the city limits. So Canton is a pretty small town with one okay music store. I like it. I'm a big fan. Actually, I think it's phenomenal, but you know. But there are quite a few people in our area that do play music. So, you know, I would go put a flyer in the music store. Yeah. Why not? That's always great. And you can always put, you know.
Because you never know, some parents of the kids might see it, because there's a lot of parents that play that they're getting their kids into, or their kids are into it because the parents are into it.
And also, like, if there are musicians closer to your age that you're more likely to feel comfortable playing with, those dudes and dudettes are coming in and buying strings and sticks and picks and cables and stuff. So, I mean, we have our customer base, our lesson customer base is predominantly younger people, but our customers who come in and buy, I need some picks, I need some sticks, I need a pack of strings, I got a gig tonight, I need a cable, you got a cable, is all ages. Yeah. You know, middle, old, young, all ages are coming in to do that. So a couple of people commenting, it's kind of hard to find. I read or watched something the other day, somebody was talking about that, being in a new city and trying to find people to play with. And the advice I heard, I don't remember where it was, but it says, like, just go to the places where there people play. Like there's open mic nights, or there's, you know, maybe some bars or wherever there are gigs and things happening where musicians are playing. Go and frequent to those places. You know, watch the musicians that are there, you know, kind of try to support them, strike up conversations. You know, get to know people and just kind of ask, hey, you know, anybody who's into jamming or like want to play?
I have a question. Are you on, I don't know if Tactical 6 is on here, but are you on TikTok or anything like that? Because I follow quite a few vocalists, and some of them are both musicians and vocalists. Bye. And they will just put their music out on TikTok, and there have been a lot of people that will collaborate with them through the duet button, whatever feature on TikTok, and they've turned into bands. There's a group of guys that are all bass baritone singers, and they have now a YouTube channel.
Really?
It's insane. And they don't even live in the same town.
I want to play with these lights a little bit. Let me know what it looks like.
Okay. So yeah, they started recording with a little grayer.
More gray?
It's like, I think it's this.
This light.
Yeah. That's a little bit better. It's a little better. It's a little weird.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's better. I think it was because it was so dark over there and so light over here. So I think balancing that out.
Yeah.
So they one guy would sing, and then another guy duetted, and then another guy would duet, another guy would duet, and now there's like 6 of them, and they just sing together, and now it's become a thing where they've cut an album and everything.
Wow.
It's insane.
You had to show me that.
Yeah, it is. And they are amazing. And one of the guys in the group, a lot of them are like, I think 3 or 4 of them are like our age, 38 to 45, 46 years old. And then there's one kid who's like 18. And he is, the register of how low his voice is insane. It is like butter. It is so amazing. And he duetted there. Everyone's like, what? That is so good. Because he has such control for someone so young. And now they are like about to go on tour. Like it's become like a phenomenon. It's insane.
Huh.
But there's 3 other vocalists that they do like sea shanty Celtic music. And she did it. She was called the Siren of something. And a guy who was a bass, he ended up being in the group of guys. But he duetted with her and they went on tour.
Wow. TikTok, Tactical 6 String.
I'm telling you, the whole time you're thinking, I was like, I think you might need to get on TikTok.
That's interesting because, again, we're sort of caught up in the mindset of like, I got to find somebody local to do something with and have a band with. But, you guys know, if you are regular
Nowadays.
YouTube watchers, that there's options online to make music online with, make your own music, collaborate with other people. It's a thing. I'm not even as savvy on the TikTok stuff quite like Angela is, but I do know that TikTok, you're way more likely to go viral or have a lot of people seeing your stuff natively than like on YouTube or Facebook. Like the algorithm is kind of a difficult thing sometimes. Where like on TikTok, I mean, just anything could just go crazy and get seen by a lot of people.
Yes.
I was going to say, I don't know, Tactical, if you're a church person or not, and you may not be, but if you are, like churches are always looking for musicians of various denominations, right? And there are a lot of churches that have, guitar, bass, piano, drums, contemporary style, music. Now, if you're not into that, then of course that may not work. But of course, that's an option.
Yep. And not only that, but there are people who play in churches and play at churches who don't necessarily play church music on a daily basis.
Right.
That they will actually go and gig.
Yes. Yeah, there are people who are like, I play all kinds of stuff, but I also play at a church on Sundays.
I follow them on YouTube.
So that's an option, that
sure
you
is.
might explore. And even just going, attending a few different churches in your area, like, let me go check out their music, and then it's easy enough to strike up a conversation. There you go. That's what I just thought of, because churches that use musicians like that, guitar, bass, drums, piano, stuff, the musicians there are musicians and pretty easy to approach, after the service or whatever. Go, hey, I really enjoyed your guitar playing. That was great. Do you jam with people, or do you know? I said, do you know anyone in the area, musician-wise, where you might jam? It's just connecting with other musicians.
Yes.
That's how you do it organically in your community. But, digitally.
The Wellerman, like Welllermen, Wellerman. That's them. And they did Misty Mountain.
Oh, did they? Did you play it for Nicholas?
Oh, yeah. I sent it to him. He was like, oh, my gosh.
He has a beard.
Yeah.
Man.
So they're just guys from TikTok that just found each other and started a group from all over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for that question, Tactical 6 String. I hope that helped. Oh, I was going to add, I just started watching Metalhead Hippie. He was a regular viewer of ours and commentor. He watched me live last time I did some tests. He was explaining about using like StreamYard, which I have up there, to stream with. And he has a show that he does. He just celebrated his 100th show of like sharing music. And I saw that Sunday night, I think it was. Yeah, last night. He has a thing where he features musicians who are out there, maybe not professional musicians. Some of them are hobbyists, but who like making music, and they're playing guitar and singing, or just playing guitar, and he'll share their stuff. And it looked to me like some of them had kind of connected, like, well, this guy plays guitar. Well, this guy writes lyrics. Well, this guy sings. And they kind of shared music with each other and like that kind of a thing. So that was pretty interesting.
Daddy saying bass, mom saying tenor.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. So that was the final question from last week's. We didn't actually put out an Ask RNA last week like we should have because
it was Easter's.
It was Easter's. And whose birthday was it? Your birthday? It was your birthday, right? We normally shoot film Ask RNA on Thursday nights. And last Thursday was Angela's birthday. And then Friday was crazy. And then the weekend was crazy. And like, there's been just a lot of insanity in the last week, 9 days. So
thank you.
Yeah. But we're here now and we're live streaming it. So
that's right.
I don't know when we'll do the next Ask RNA, if we'll film it Thursday like normal.
Probably.
Or what?
Or do this.
Or maybe switch our filming to Monday nights.
He said birthday equal new guitar day, new ukulele. Yes. Happy birthday. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Her birthday was last Thursday. So, all right, that finishes up all the questions from last week. So now we can zero in and kind of focus on the live stream.
There's been mostly comments.
Yeah, mostly. There were a few questions. I'm going to scroll back a little bit, see if there's maybe any questions that I missed. So I'm going to scroll back a little bit in the live chat.
It was about the volume of the guitar.
Volume of guitar. Got Alan's guitar channel. JMite824. Oh, there was a question. JMite824. How long did it take you to grow that majestic beard? Thank you. Great question. This is probably like a 2-year beard, maybe 2.5.
Consistently kept at that length.
Well, yeah. Well, I started growing it. It's been 4 or 5 years of big. It's been 4 or 5 years of big beard. I started, like I've always had some kind of a beard, usually pretty short, but maybe a kind of longer goatee or whatever. Usually a short beard, goatee, some kind of facial hair of some kind. And then 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, I think it was when I met Adam Lamar, who no longer has a beard, which is painful for me. I'm like, dang it, Adam. Because when Adam came into the shop, I was like, dude, that's a great beard. How long have you had this? A couple of years, So we started talking. And I think he said he did the whole thing, the yeared, where you just like, let's just go for a year and not shave and see what happens. I thought, I think I'm going to try that. So I did hey, there was a $5 super chat.
Nice. It's
section 8 USMC 53. I was like, I can't read. We're both like, he says, love watching you guys. Greetings from Wisconsin.
Hey, Cheesehead.
Cheese. Cheese.
I love it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
that.
So I did the 1 year beard thing. And then when I got to the end of it, I was like, all right, that's pretty good. I was like, I wonder what 2 years would look like. So after I did the yeared, I continued into a 2-yeared.
A 2-yeared.
A 2-year beard. And which is probably maybe not quite this long. Maybe this is like a 2-year beard for me. And then after the 2 years, I actually have a video. If you go back far enough in the channel, you'll see me getting the 2-year.
You think he likes to talk about his beard? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
Anyways, 2 years.
So what's the answer? How long have you been growing it?
How long have I been growing it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How long have
4 or 5?
Okay.
How long to 2.5? But I've had it for like 5 years now. 4 or 5. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Started 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Any bars, open mic nights, and jam nights?
Yeah. He was talking about going to
asking them.
He was giving some advice. Savinity said, hit the like button. Yeah, you guys can go hit the like button. I don't even know. I can't even see that on my end of what that stuff looks like. How many people are watching oh no, there's 24. Oh, there it is. Yeah. 24 people and there's 23 thumbs up. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I think we're the 24th people. So
that could be us.
Yeah. We haven't given ourselves.
Alan's guitar channel said Journey found their singer on YouTube. You are correct, sir.
What did y'all think about Mark Tremonti's cover?
Oh, of the what's his name? I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I played it for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I just lost?
I know I did.
It's like one of your favorite. I was gonna say Bing Crosby, but it's not Bing Crosby.
Mm-mm.
It's
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra.
I was just like,
I was like,
I don't know.
I thought it was good. I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did a really good job. I love it when musicians are versatile in their vocals and stuff.
Yeah, I think I've known that I've read interviews before where he talked about Sinatra was a huge influence when he finally started kind of stepping out singing wise.
Right.
Of course, in more rock and metal stuff. But I think he said that, Sinatra was a big, big influence on him.
Mr. LD, Angela, didn't you say your father was a bass vocalist? Yes.
Your dad is a bass.
He is a bass. Mm-hmm. He always sings bass. He has a very good, I would say tenor voice too, but his relaxing voice is bass always, and he's great. Let's see. Did you get that cello for your birthday? Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Ryan, who are your
RDT275? Ryan, who are your biggest musical influences? Oh man, that's a long one. Concise. When it comes to guitar, somebody asked me this the other day. When it comes to guitar, it was definitely in the early days like Slash, James Hetfield, Zakk Wylde, Dimebag Darrell, like all the rock and metal stuff. When I first started playing guitar, guitar based, and then drums, it was like, of course, I love Vinnie Paul, a lot of rock, a lot of rock drummers. But I also played in the jazz band in high school and college. So I love playing jazz drums and Latin drums style and funk stuff. Like David Garibaldi from Tower of Power is like, he's a wicked drummer. I love him, and I love classical music. So I love like freaking Beethoven's like my ultimate, like, I love Beethoven. He's my favorite of all the classical and romantic era, going back that far. Beethoven's my jam. I can just put on Beethoven and just listen to it.
No, was it when we were
like a
watching
full
Immortal
symphony.
Beloved?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you got to watch this. Gary Oldman is
he's great. He was Dracula.
He was in Air Force One. Yeah, that became a thing. Remember? Like the first year of marriage, you were like, "That's not Gary Oldman." I was like, "Yes, it is.
It's not him.
That's him."
I can see why you would think that, but that's not him.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, so Beethoven, is definitely one of yours.
Yeah, all that stuff. I love a lot of kinds. Like I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Obviously, is like, who doesn't? Like Stevie is like a big.
That's almost like cliche.
Yeah, it kind of is, but not that I've actually sat down like, I'm going to learn some Stevie songs.
Here you go. Alan's guitar channel said,
Ryan, would you be in a ZZ Top cover band?
Yes.
Yes,
you would.
Yes, 100%. Like now I would. I'm such a late bloomer ZZ Top fan. Although I have known who they are since I was a kid.
Who has
in the 80s? Used to watch them. Like they had like just the coolest music videos and the spinning guitars and the beard. And I'm just like, I've always enjoyed their music whenever it came on the radio or anywhere you would hear it. But I don't think I ever went out and bought an album or a tape or a CD or anything. But it was like kind of a casual, like, oh, that's great. I like that stuff. But I was so just zeroed in on like Pantera, Metallica, metal, like Megadeth, Sepultura.
I was going to say Sepultura. That's so crazy because you had that shirt.
I did. Oh, man. I had a couple of Sepultura shirts and I missed them. I'm like, what did I do with this? I can wear them now. I'm small enough now. I've lost enough weight. I can wear all my college metal shirts. I was so obsessed with metal back then, even though I did love like all kinds of stuff. I love Led Zeppelin too, but as I've gotten older and like I've always enjoyed ZZ Top, and now I'm like in the last year or so I've been like, you know what, I need to do a deep dive into like their albums. We watched the show, was it Netflix, the documentary about ZZ Top?
Yes.
We watched that and I was like,
it was good. That
is awesome. And I've always thought Billy Gibbons was like just the coolest dude. And even like now as an older dude, I'm like, he's like the coolest old dude I've ever seen. Like he's way cooler than all the other old dudes his age who are out there doing it. And
Other
he's
than
out
my
there.
dad.
Other than your dad.
Oh, Dad's not a musician.
Yeah, but he's not a musician.
Right.
But my freaking brother-in-law works at an arena like in California, or like some kind, he does like accounting work or something, office work at this place. And he was like, hey, ZZ Top's coming in a couple of months. I can get in for free. And like, you know, I'm like, shut up.
What is that? I
was like,
thanks for telling me.
Thanks. Well, let me just get on a plane and fly. Let me just get a plane and fly to California and like come stay with you guys so I can just go in and see.
Say hey.
But I've been watching some videos of them live just since you know, the passing of the bass player, and I'm like, you know. But I've watched them recently live, and I'm like, man, they're really stinking good still. So yeah, I would do it. I don't even know how to play a bunch of ZZ Top songs. Really, I've never sat and learned them until recently. But Adam Lynch says, I'm 5 months into my first year of beard. My wife is not happy with it. Oh, any advice, Miss Angela?
Just, I don't know.
Did you really care when I started growing a beard?
I did. I really didn't like it at first. I really didn't. And I was like, I hope this doesn't last.
I hope this is the phase.
But I know him, and he hasn't changed his order at Chili's since we were dating. And so I was like, I'm going to have to live with this for the rest of my life, aren't I? So I just kind of just resolved in myself. And now it's like just a part of him.
It's a part of you.
Mm-hmm.
And now you kind of like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you just tolerate it?
I kind of like it. I mean, I like it because I like you. I love you. So it's just you. I don't know.
Yeah, you said something the other day. A memory popped up on Facebook or something from a long time where I just like, you know.
Like that. Yeah. It was like nothing there.
Like,
I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot what you looked like without anything.
Barely a beard.
Yeah.
You're like, you're like that same dude.
Yeah. But you were also like 40 pounds heavier.
Yeah. I'm also a lot lighter now than I was a long time ago. So 40 pounds makes a big difference.
It really does.
So, okay. Hey, San Antonio, Stephen Holt. Hey, what's up? Jared Dillingham. Hope we had a happy Easter. We did, Jared. Thank you. Mr. Wills with the P-Base. For Halloween, some of your Ryan should shave, and Angela should wear a beard.
Where'd you go? You went.
I don't know. We're scrolling down.
Oh, there you go. That's funny.
Luis Santiago says, what are the benefits of a third wound string on the G? Generally, I think it's tuning stability is the main thing. I believe. I don't use a wound third string on my electric at all. So
I don't know why you're looking at me. I have no idea.
Pantera was from Texas. Let's see.
Hey, John, what do you say?
Does tin can count as an octave for my voice?
Sure.
Oh, Multi-Sooner One says, I have 9 ZZ Top CDs. You know what I did while I was grilling for Easter?
Days. We've been grilling for days.
We've been grilling a lot lately. But for Easter, I was on the back porch grilling all the food for all the little cousins and everybody.
We had like 30 people at the house.
So I just sat on the back porch and I had my phone. I had a Bluetooth speaker. And I was like, let me go back and listen to like some old ZZ Top records. Like going back. And I listened to, I think it was Rio Grande Mud or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Like a true fan. But it was the album. It was the album with Just Got Paid on it. And I listened to the whole album. And the only song I recognized was Just Got Paid. I was like, that's the only one I'd actually really heard on a consistent basis. I was like, man, they got a whole album full of like good stuff. So it's been a fun journey of going back. And well, Mr. Wilson said, early ZZ is best and not the hits, the deep cuts. That's what I'm discovering, which is, it's exciting for me to go back and check out a band's with such a deep catalog and go back like one album at a time, one track at a time. And it's really fun. I really enjoy that. Let's see. Savinity said, how's the car and shooting going? Well, the car is in storage. And I have not been back to check on it since I put it in storage, which I've been thinking. I was like, I need to go over there and like just check on it. I'm sure it's fine, you know, but I have not had the chance or opportunity to start doing any work on it. My buddy Pete kind of told me what I should do, which is start with the interior, because the interior is all just like rotted out the seat. So it's just got a lot of crap.
Yeah.
In it. So I need to just go basically gut it. And I could do that, but just haven't had a chance. And we haven't been shooting in a while. Ammo got real expensive just when me and Nicholas, or Nicholas and I, were getting into doing the IDPA shooting, which if you go back and see some of the vlogs, the last vlogs we put up, we were going out to the range and doing some competitive shooting, and it was super fun. We were really enjoying it. But it was also at the time ammo was getting kind of expensive and kind of hard to find. And for the two of us to go out and shoot at the same time, it was a lot of ammo. And then there's entry fees and stuff. So we kind of eased up on that. Although we're about to just go back and start getting after it again.
Yep.
With the shooting. So Nicholas is looking forward to it. He just got a new gun that he bought himself. He's so proud. And so we're going to go out and do some more training and shooting. And I think we're caught up. And we're 50 minutes in. 50 minutes, 55 seconds. Okay.
Oh, Adam Lynch said Vicky is laughing. She happened to walk in right when I was saying that.
Oh. Hi, Vicky. So what Angela's saying is, if you just bear with for a little while, you'll come to tolerate the beard.
Yes, it'll wear on you.
It'll wear you down eventually. I have friends like that.
Like a slow drip.
I have friends who are really obnoxious that they kept coming over.
Does Angela carry on the hip? No, not yet. No.
She doesn't like to.
No, I'd rather use my fist.
She'd rather slap a hoe.
Smack it, pal.
Smack it, pal. I bought her own item to protect herself with. And I carry that.
Yes, he carries it.
I do carry it.
I think I actually might start to, but because we've had some crazy instances here lately. So, what is that?
Adam said, she says, hey, she said she hates it, but she loves me.
There you go.
That's
what it is.
That's love. That's true love.
It is.
I really don't like your face, but I like you. So, and we got these kids together. And
might as well.
You're nice.
My God. So, after all, we've been together for 23 years. No, it's nothing like that.
She knows, like, eventually
it's more changed. Like his personality now. It just fits his personality.
It's kind of it's almost kind of I don't know. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's like his signature.
It's almost like marketing.
Yes.
It's almost kind of like, oh, it's the beard guy from Texas.
Yeah. I think if he shaved it off now, I don't think y'all would register.
Everyone would unsubscribe.
Yeah. Y'all be like,
forget this.
I don't know where. Avert your eyes.
Look away. Look away.
Yeah.
RDT 275. What's new gear you're looking forward to this year? CMG Guitars has it's Devil Cat amps, basically. Same thing. Devil Cat has a new amp or two coming out this year. They have a wah pedal they've been working on for a while. Sleepy time?
Yeah.
Devil Cat has a wah pedal
live.
That I've known about for a long time, and I've seen the prototypes and stuff. And so when they come out with it, I'm super excited about that for that, because I'm like, hey, I love Chris and Lane, the designer of Devil Cat amps, and he's doing the Wapel stuff. He's such a wonderful guy. He's so nice, and the Devil Cat amps are really just stinking good, and people just don't know about it.
Right.
Not enough people know about Devil Cat amps or have played them, but they're fantastic. So, let's see. Sevinity said, "Oh, your kids are giants." So I forgot to write that. My son is 12, almost as tall as me. Oh, yeah, Sevinity. When Nicholas was 12, I'm like 6'2". When Nicholas was 12, he was exactly my height, and when he was 13, he was taller than me.
Yeah.
So it took longer for Aiden to surpass me, but they're both like Nicholas is 6'7" and 3/4
I think
or something.
Aiden hit 6 foot at 15, something like that.
And he's 17 now.
But he's grown like 6 inches since in that time. It was just like,
yeah, he hit 6 foot at 15. And then the next 2 years, he's gained another at least 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's at least 6'5",
mm-hmm.
we think. We should measure just to be sure.
We really should.
And make him stand up straight. He's like me. Yeah. He's like,
oh, I know. Both of us. We're both hunched right now. Like,
we're shorty shorts. I made him sit up the other because I'm trying to have better posture because it's better for your back.
Sit up straight.
I was like, Aiden, sit up. And he's like, brr. I'm like,
he went like a foot up higher. So. It's crazy.
Let's see. Stephen Holt said, now that I live right by the woods, a firearm might become a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is, Stephen.
Yeah.
For sure. Get you a shotgun, something. Shotgun works in all kinds of situations.
That's true.
You can't go wrong with the 12 gauge at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I found one the other day. I'd never seen before. I was like, what are this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't personally own a shotgun. Nicholas has one that was handed down from somewhere, somebody, a little bitty single action shotgun, but I've never owned one.
I don't even remember where you got that.
From when we were skeet shooting with did Bo give it to him? Was it Bo or
it was Bo.
Okay. Yeah. A friend of ours gave Nicholas one.
Mm-hmm. Stephen Holt, I'm 6'5".
Oh dang, Stephen. Yeah, you're as tall as my child.
Mm-hmm. He says his 12-year-old's almost as tall as he is.
What?
That's what he was just saying.
Okay.
Oh no,
that was Savinity.
Savinity.
I was like, that's a difference. If your kid is 6'5" or 12, that's crazy tall.
Yeah, you NBA.
Stephen Holt. All right.
Yeah.
Mr. LD, Ryan, would you trade your beard for a full head of hair? I don't know. I would like some more hair.
You know, honestly,
I have less hair than I used to. Like that's...
I don't think he would. I don't think he'd be the same person.
I don't know.
I think
you think I'd be a different dude.
Yeah, I think you'd be an ass.
if I had Robert Baker hair, I probably would be a jerk. Giant.
Not that
jerk.
Robert is
the sweetest person.
He is a pumpkin pie. He's American
jerk.
Pumpkin pie.
I'd be a jerk with Robert Baker hair.
Yes.
He has this. I was watching a video of his the other day. I was staring at his hair. Like his hairline is like. So my hairline's way back here now. Robert's is like here. It starts like right here, and it's just like all the hair.
Yeah.
I was mesmerized. So. I don't know. I don't know. I like the beard. I had long hair.
All I can remember. Yes, I know. I dated you back then. Right when you had cut it.
Long hair.
No, right when you cut it off, like it was here, and you would kind of pull it back, like it was like right around your, you had the skater hair, where it was shaved underneath and the long on top. And when we were dating, one thing I never told you this. I'm gonna tell you this on live television.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes, because it's not bad.
Okay, good.
After all these years, baby, come on.
You wouldn't insult me on live TV.
No. Oh my goodness.
You don't even insult me at home.
Anyways, so it's something cute, but it was silly. Anyways, so we're sitting there driving home from Dallas, and it's our first date. Or we were driving. We're on the road. Just put it this way: we're in the car, and it was when we were on our first date, and we were sitting there
on
just
the way back or the way to.
Probably on the way to. But for some reason, no, I think it was on the way back because for some reason I felt like we were driving away from Dallas. Anyways, I was just kind of looking at you, and I was kind of catching out the corner of my eye, and I noticed while you were driving, you would catch yourself in the mirror, and you would kind of look at yourself like that, and you would just drive, and you kind of look at yourself in the mirror, like you would.
I was checking the road behind me.
That's not how you do that.
That's how I do it.
But I would catch you doing it, and I was like, "Oh, he's vain."
But right.
But then I thought, well, I'm more vain than he is. So at that time, it was like,
I'm pretty vain too.
Yeah, I was like, well, he couldn't top me. That's not as bad as me. I check myself out of every reflection.
You checked yourself out as well.
So I was like, oh, yeah, I can't hold that against him.
Well, thank you.
Well, obviously.
Obviously, like he's kind of vain, but he is good looking.
Yes.
So
I mean,
I'm attracted to that.
Granted, I would look at myself too. Obviously, I did. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so that's what I would think. Let's see.
Texican 357. Greetings from Spring Branch, Texas.
Nice.
I wonder if Texican 357 owns firearms.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Is
it? Oh, yeah. Trying to find out where it's at. Near San Antonio.
El Verde. I have a Texican 357. I have an uncle who lives in Bernie.
Yeah.
And a cousin who lives in Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm supposed to go out there sometime.
Hello.
I don't know if I'm
Greetings.
going to make it out there. Mm-hmm. All right. We're at 1 hour and 33 seconds, Miss Angela.
Yes, we are.
So now we're on Angela's time.
Mm-hmm.
So she gave me an hour to do this.
I think we're all caught up.
Are we all caught up on questions? All right, last minute question. Anybody have a question?
Is price of amps going up? Savinity asks.
Everything's going up, man.
Yeah.
Like I was ordering strings just like a week or two ago, and I happened to look at whatever, like at the map pricing of the strings. I'm like, oh crap. Mm-hmm. I'm selling strings too cheap. I also thought they went up. I'm like, oh man, these are costing more. And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to raise my prices. Dang.
Yes.
Just guitar strings have gone up in price. Everything has gone up and is going up.
Hoagie said, holy crap, I saw Ryan's beard in the thumbnail. You know I had to see what was going on. Hi, Angela. Hope you're both doing well.
See?
Hi.
It's the beard.
I know. I'm telling you.
It's. I would be funny without it.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you look great. Right. Obviously, you're, aesthetically, you're cute, but it would just be like, it's just, I don't know. It'd just be like your face is off balance now.
Like, what's wrong with your face? People like it. I mean, the other day, a lady hopped out of her car in the middle of the street to tell me nice beard.
That's not what happened. I mean, that happened.
That's not how the story went.
That hashtag Ask Angela. What is it? Oh, goodness.
Hey, he used to live in Fredericksburg.
Nice.
Yeah, strings have gone up in price. Hashtag Ask Angela. The good news is I don't have to edit anything. The bad news is I have to come back. I have to come back and put in.
Mr. LD said, "Wait a minute, tell the whole story."
Should I?
We've told them about the dog, right?
I think so.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I'll say it very summed up.
You succinctly.
It sounds like a song. Ask Angela. Ask Angela. So, I got rushed by a dog aggressively.
Multiple dogs.
Yes, about 6 dogs. One in particular was owned by a neighbor. Then a month later,
not a close neighbor, like
just around in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood,
about a mile from our home. And then a month later, Ryan gets rushed aggressively by the same dog. And it's not like we have big dogs. We know how to handle big dogs. This was something that if we both would have fallen or if we weren't in good health, we would have been in big trouble. That kind of rushed and aggressively attacked. We weren't bit, but it could have been a very bad situation. And we went to the police. The police gave him a warning. Well, in my situation, by the time Ryan's situation happened, they had already gotten a warning.
A verbal warning to secure their animals.
To secure. Because it's against the law for dogs to leave property, especially in the city limits. If you can't control your animal, you have to keep them contained. So we then go to the police and say it happened again. In Ryan's situation, there were 3 dogs total. One from one neighbor, and the other one from the same dog that rushed me. I wish we could have edited it to show a clip of it so y'all can see it, but because Ryan actually caught it on video. I didn't get to catch it on video, but I was recording a video before. Then I turned off my cam as I was doing a Marco Polo, and I was talking to friends, and I turned it off, and then it happened. And then I had to compose myself because I was crying so hard. And like I said, I'm not a wimp. I'm not a girly girl. So for me to get that emotional behind it, it was scary. It was a scary event. And then I recorded afterwards. So I had that recording. Anyways, so they proceeded to get very mad, messaging Ryan, not me, messaging Ryan, calling him a coward and a jerk, and it just went off crazy. And no apology. No, we're so sorry that our dogs did this to you. We're so sorry for all the stuff that happened, but it just tackiness. Well, we decided, and Ryan decided, because we go walking, as y'all know,
Like
almost every single day. And Ryan, bye Adam, bye Vicky, and Ryan went walking on the other side of town.
Different neighborhood
completely. So as he's walking, the owner of the dog that was aggressively coming at us jumps out of her car and proceeds to scream and yell at Ryan, calling him horrible names and telling him that he should Nazi walk next to her house.
She said, how would you like it if I Nazi walked on your street in front of your house? I was like, Nazi walk?
What is a Nazi walk?
Nazi walk is like, well, number one, I wouldn't care because the street's free and you can walk on any street you want to. And my dogs are in the backyard double fence. So you can walk up and down the street.
You're free to do whatever you want to. That's the point. The point is that you will be safe walking.
My dogs are secure.
Because we understand that when you're a dog owner, you're responsible for people and you're responsible for your dog. Why put your dog in that situation? Because you love your dog. So anyways, so she proceeded to yell at Ryan. Ryan didn't get that part on the film, but as she started to drive away, he started recording her. She jumps out again and he caught all of that interaction on film. And
for evidence
sake. And so we let the police know that not only did we get this altercation, but it was a double altercation, and we tried to avoid her, but we kept getting.
She kept yelling at me and telling me
to
stay off my street. I'm like, no, I can walk.
So no, we're not going to stay off the street. We're not going to be told where to walk and where not to walk when you're the one breaking the law. So
I have the right as a taxpayer in town. I can walk on any street.
That's so sad. His dog got attacked by 3 dogs. He attacked the biggest one.
That's what's up, Steven.
I know that's right. Around the house and dragging him back.
See?
Yes. See, I was not. All I had was my earbud, and I sat there and just whipped the dog with my because it was a cord earbud. But I was screaming at the top of my lungs, come get your dog, come get your dog, come get your dog. And the owner is just casually just like do walking. Doesn't say anything, not in any hurry. I'm like not screaming and crying, and the dog is at my ankles viciously, like.
It was a pit bull.
Yes, unfortunately, it was a pit, and I hate that because I love pit bulls.
Because your cousin has pit bulls.
I have quite a few cousins that have pit bulls, and they're great owners, and they're great dogs, and I love all the dogs like they're my cousin babies. And so I have nothing against that breed.
Not specifically.
I have everything against people who have that breed and treat that breed badly. That's what I have. That's what I have against. Any dog could be a vicious dog.
Absolutely.
If the owner is a
butthole. Chihuahua.
So,
anyways, the Chihuahua is not going to mutilate you.
So so now when I walk, I'm going to be armed. So when it goes back to the whole, does Angela carry on the hip? I said I might start doing that because of the situation that we were just in. Ryan is always
I'm more of a 4 o'clock.
Yes, Ryan's always armed. Both of us at the time, we normally carry a very large walking stick. We call it a Gandalf stick.
Yep.
And I keep looking at the microphone like it's the camera, and there's a camera. This is why I keep looking over here. I'm so sorry. It's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. You probably just ruined the dynamic of the audio. But anyways, it's just a big bummed out thing. It makes me mad for the dogs. And
when I wouldn't,
she
was trying to bully me basically, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, no, and he wouldn't back down.
And she lost her poop.
Yes, when he told her that he was going to walk wherever she wanted to walk, she went crazy. So, and that just goes to show that someone like that shouldn't own that breed of dog. So, anyways.
Big John So my Gandalf stick is a 44.
That's great. Ah, gosh, I love you. That's awesome.
Steven
You always
also
have the greatest comebacks.
the worst part was rabies shots in both hands. Oh man.
Stop. See? Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
What was crazy is that where our houses lie, it's on like a hill that like descends. It's weird how the way our neighborhood is kind of built, but where they're at the base of the area, and then it drops off again. Well, where they were backing me up, it drops about 10 feet down.
There's a creek.
There's a creek bed that runs the length of most of the town. And that was one of the drop offs. And so I thought in my mind, as the dog was backing me up, well, if I could just drop down this hill, you got a battery. If I could just drop down this hill and roll. And then we were telling one of our students who owns Great Pyrenees dogs, and she said, Angela, no, don't. If you ever get in that situation, don't do that, because it would have chased you down. It would have gone for you, So I was in a pretty sucky situation, and no apology, even though we made eye contact, like he saw me. There's no way that he couldn't see me because of the way the land, it wasn't like I was behind trees. I was in a bright green sweatshirt with a yellow headband on. I mean, it was like, there's no way.
You weren't in camo.
And I was screaming, so unless he's deaf that we don't know about, then there's no reason why he shouldn't have rushed over to my aid and pulled his dog away from me. So anyway, same thing with Ryan. You can hear him in the video with Ryan going, hey Ryan. I'm like,
well, I'm keeping my eye on this pit bull that's right up on me. It actually hit me in the leg.
Yeah.
It physically contacted me.
Yeah. So that was our incident last week. So there you go.
And when she couldn't get me to back down in the middle of the street, she started insulting me like, nice beard.
Oh yeah. And then let's go back full circle.
You like that?
Yeah. She was being a
biscuit.
Yeah. Bum.
People are crazy.
I'm trying to be really nice.
I know you are.
That's just hard for me to be nice
when other people are not nice.
Yes. This is why people don't like me. And you wonder, and that's why. That's the answer right there. Because when I am put in that kind of situation, I am not nice.
I still have to go walking. I think I may go to the gym though.
Okay, that'll be great.
I may go to the gym and get on a treadmill.
They flagged him.
Yeah. Seems well. I think I would be going armed in the future, gun, pepper spray, knife. But yeah. No.
Mm-hmm. We fully.
I used to just.
Even the police told us that.
I used to just walk with my big Gandalf stick, walking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not always. I used to just walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we started having a problem with the dogs a while back, then I started like, you know what? I'm just gonna start carrying my stick, because at least it's a pretty good size stick. I mean, it's a hiking stick. It's just not quite as tall as me. It's like 5 foot.
Help you fling snakes and
it's pretty sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
So I started carrying that, and then once all of those dogs, because there were like 4 of them, and we normally walk together almost every time. And for that one reason, whatever, I think I'd stayed up really late last night, and I was extra tired. You're like, I'm gonna go walk around. I'm like, I think I was just tired. I'm gonna rest. And she went by herself, and I wasn't with her. And then when all that happened, I was super pissed, of course. This is why I went to the cops. And then after that, I was like, you need to carry my walking stick. She's like, I probably, what if I swung at it and missed? I'm like, I don't know. It's better than having nothing.
Yeah. But
ever since then, I started
protecting yourself.
And now I'm fully protected while I'm on a walk.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
Last one.
One more question.
Yes.
Well, Big John already asked, is there a healthy version of Frito Pie? I don't think so.
Yes.
Chili is not healthy at all. Like, I was shocked when I was looking at a can of chili, like how many calories there are in one can of Wolf brand chili. I was like,
it's like 1,200 calories.
That is significant. You would have to make your own Frito Pie.
Yeah.
Full protection is a must. Well,
always, especially when there's so many crazy people in the world.
And animals.
I mean,
animals are one thing. I mean, you should carry protection just for that, because you never know.
Right.
And certain dogs certain domestic dogs, not wild dogs, can literally mess you up, kill you when they have stupid, negligent owners. Someone else that I was talking to was telling me about their sister-in-law or cousin or somebody who was a postal worker, like in Dallas. And down on one certain street, there was a guy who was a super jerk and had some big
like
kind of dog, aggressive dog, and would let it out on purpose to kind of harass her. And normally she could avoid it. But then one day, that dog actually got her and tore her up, like in the hospital, critical condition, like mauled her like severely, like she almost died.
Right.
From a freaking dog, right? So they're big enough, but
He said, all dogs go to heaven if they run up to me.
It's not a good idea. Turkey chili pie, yeah. Yeah. We have a ton of animals in our neighborhood. Yeah, everybody's got dogs in their backyard, secured. Yeah. Which I don't care if I'm walking down the street.
Walking. We have a lady that walks her big old pit bull
on a leash.
And he's a big old chunk of big old pit bull face.
I could probably outrun him.
I think he might have a heart attack.
He might not be able to catch me.
Yeah. But not that version. That other version are the ones that like military use.
Yeah, he was fast. He ran. He was on me fast.
Yes, that's I think what scared me the most when you sent me that video is that I was looking at the Labradoodle that was sneaking up and trying to
get from behind.
Ryan. And then as soon as you turn, all you see is this gray bullet and before you know it, he is just right there across the street. And he darted literally in seconds, an acre of a yard.
Yeah, those people, it's not like we were right up against their house.
No, it's like
their front yard is super big. It's bigger than our lot that RNA Music is on. It's huge.
Yeah. So, anyways. Yes.
Story time. We got an awesome cat, though.
Yeah, we do. Frank,
our cat Frank.
Yeah, Amber's amazing. Great, too. She's just old now.
She's not as fun. She doesn't play fetch.
No.
Like Frank does. All right. 1 hour, 17 minutes, Angela.
Yep.
You said concise.
Well, you started adding. Every time you add.
You add too. Skunks, raccoons, fox, coyotes. Coyotes are no joke. Coyotes need to go. They don't go to heaven. They go to hell.
They're good dogs.
Coyotes?
They're a part of the ecosystem. They do what they need to do to be done.
Yeah. And so do I.
Yep.
So do Great Pyrenees. 2 coyotes.
2 coyotes, yes. Ooh, that's true. All right.
Said DDPAV. I didn't get a notification for a live stream. Is that a thing? I think if you have to click the bell icon, and then once you click the bell icon, you have to go, do you want some notifications, most notifications, or all notifications?
It's like a process.
Yeah, even when you click the bell, there's 3 options within the bell.
Layered.
Like, yeah, do I want half their, or do you want all of it?
Some little. Most.
So if you really want to see every single stinking thing we do, when you click the bell, go to like all notifications, and that maybe would help. So, well, thank you guys for tuning in with us. From where I'm looking, the audio looks really good on the screen.
Yeah, it looks.
We finally have stupid fast internet. And I think the audio sounds good. You guys said it sounds okay from where you're at. So, all right. Thank you. Well, I'm not sure. DDPAV. I'm not sure how the notification system works. Yeah. That was just my thought. So.
Yeah, and it has to be. I think now it's like you have to watch quite a few consecutively over a time, and then it'll push it right up at the top of your toolbar. Like if you look at all your subscribers, it'll be they'll rearrange your subscribers. So if you watch somebody more than you watch us, or a group of people more, that's how it is on mine.
It's kind of about if you're leaving us comments on the videos and you're giving a thumbs up and you're like letting it play for a bit of time, they're going, oh, you really kind of like this channel. We're going to feed you more of their stuff.
The algorithm will actually push it up in the thing.
Texican 357 said video and audio are fine. Okay.
Sweet.
Awesome. This is what I was hoping for, was that we could finally live stream with some kind of decent quality. if you click on the live, I think there's a way you can go click on it. We've done lives. We've done live videos in the past, way back. And you go watch them. There's like pretty grainy, way less beard. Audio was not amazing. So where we're at today, I think is a step up from where we've been.
Yes.
I'm going to continue to try to make it as good as I can. I'd love to be able to like play. I've been doing a lot of test videos, like playing electric guitar, and the sound goes. It starts off fine. I think it's all warbly. The acoustic seems to be okay through that mic, but even then, sometimes if you go for a long time, it gets a little funky sounding. So, trying to solve those problems to do more live stuff because that's what's up. And sometimes you get super chats, like our $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Legend status unlocked. So thank you guys for tuning in. Now, we're going to need some questions for next Ask RNA. So not the live chatty chat, but the actual comment section of this video. Make sure you go down there and leave an actual comment for next week, whether we do it live or whether it's pre-recorded. I don't know. We'll see. The live might be a really fun thing to do from now on and cut back on the editing a little bit for us.
I think it'll be a good thing to do since it takes about the same amount of time.
It takes about as much time to film, but less time on the after. That's got sound effects
at the Devil store.
At the Devil store?
Mm-hmm. The conglomerate store. Big boss.
Oh. Nah, it's online. Amazon.
Oh, that's
but again,
potato.
Again,
I said what I said.
I gotta configure everything and make all that work where you can do all that stuff. So it's a bit. So maybe. All right. Thank you guys so much. We will see you in the next video. Secret hashtag. If you watch this entire video on the replay and you made it all the way to the end, or if you're here in the super chat right now, you guys are amazing. Play a little game. Secret hashtag of the day. If you watched this whole video from beginning to end, secret hashtag of the day. Secret hashtag of the day is hashtag.
I don't know. You gotta.
I was gonna say smoking dogs.
No.
Oh, hashtag hot dog. Hashtag I don't know.
You don't want to sound like you're doing something to a dog. That's not nice. What do we say? That's like turkey chili pie. Gandalf stick.
That's a good one. Hashtag Gandalf stick. We'll know you watched this entire video in the comments.
This is what happens and gets edited out.
Yeah. See, now you don't get to see any edits. This is the real deal. I can't edit any of this out. Sometimes we edit out thinking of the hashtag because I'm like, I don't know. Yes. What do you think? She's like, that's not a good one. And I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yes, I'm sure. Don't use that hashtag. I'm like, okay. So, hashtag Gandalf stick in the comment section. Hashtag idiot dog owners. That was held for review. I had to approve that comment, Mr. Wilson, but I approved it. All right. Leave that comment down below in the comment section and ask questions for next week. Until then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
That's right.
So excited. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you hanging out for the stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Dale. Music. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Multi-Sooner. Thank you, Savinity Guitars. Thank you, Stephen Holt. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jason.
Mr. LD.
Thank you, Mr. LD. Texican 357, DDPAV, Jeffrey Egan, Tactical 6-string. Thank you guys so much.
6-string.
I know. Ask questions for next week. We'll see y'all then.
Bye.